Do you remember how Mr. Rogers said famously, if you see something scary on the news, to look for the helpers, to look for all the people that are helping, and it'll help you feel better about this scary thing that's going on in the world? Well, that was lovely advice. It really was. But Mr. Rogers' show was meant for children, and that advice was meant for children. But you and me, we're adults. It's wise for us to look for the helpers. It's uplifting to see them right. But once we find the helpers, we need to take another step. Okay. We need to support the helpers, or better yet, join the helpers. It's hard to be out there speaking the truth, standing up for what's right, doing what you feel is helping this earth to become a more grounded, more healthy, safer, better place to be. That's hard work when we're in the midst of seeing everything that was on the underbelly of our society being stirred up, triggered, swept out from its hiding places, and cleaned up. This is a difficult time to be a helper. Helpers need to know they're supported. They need to know there's people that agree with them, that are behind them. And they need to know that in a really tangible way. You changing your Facebook profile picture to say, yes, I support this helper, that's great. But more than likely, that helper is never going to see that. They're never going to see the sentiments you post on your Facebook page. The stuff on your Facebook page, your circle of people that you associate with on Facebook will see. But the helpers that you're posting about, they need to see it too. We need to support these people. We're adults. It's not enough for us to just notice the helpers and feel warm and fuzzy. Let's support them, or let's join them. And if you don't feel you have the capacity to step into those shoes right now, if you're too stressed, if you're stuck in fight or flight, if you're in survival mode yourself, I understand. You are charged now with getting yourself regulated and resourced so that you can show up as your full self in this world. Because this is not a world where you can play around and only halfway show up and hope that somebody else is going to do the hard fixing and the hard work for you. Every last one of us, no matter what we're dealing with in our personal life, is called now to step up, to support the helpers at the very least, or become a helper. Children need only to know that there are helpers in the world. Adults need to be the help that is in the world. If you need help regulating and getting yourself resourced, please reach out and do that. But if you are ready and you're strong and you're stable and you're resourced, marinating in your righteous anger about what's going on is not going to help anybody. What's going to help is you actually physically supporting the helpers or joining the helpers. Because if all you do is look for the helpers, eventually they may be really hard to find.